When I was a kid, I couldn't even look over the edge of a balcony. I remember as a small kid going to Seattle to the Seattle Space Needle. There's no way I'd go near that edge. I started in high school. There was a course offered in the local high school, a forestry course, and it was a class setting. We were doing some forestry practices, spacing and whatnot, and then the teacher asked if anybody was interested in it, so I said yes. We were asked to climb up to 60 feet and tie in and rappel down, and once I'd done that, that was it. I wanted to climb trees. You know, just to overcome your fear was kind of, it was exhilarating, you know, like just to be responsible for your own safety, to make sure you're hanging on, doing everything right. It took me some time, but you know, I really, I took to it and I loved it. I thought it was wonderful. I just stick to the specialized stuff, the stuff that nobody else wants to do.
We're getting climbing up some trees and stuff.
Today we're taking down a Douglas fir tree snag. It's dead. It's above the shed. Branches are dropping on it and it needs to be removed. It's about 125 feet tall. The fact that it's dead is the biggest challenge in the proximity to the house or to the shop. The structural integrity of the tree is in question just due to the fact that it was dead, and there's some bark removed at the top right where we got to go, so it's kind of iffy. Some days it's really intimidating, like it's really a big dead tree, heavy lean, over top of the power lines or a house or something. And sometimes I want my mummy, my bear, and my blankie. Okay, pull her tight. You know, you really have to analyze everything, and you know, you become a risk assessment professional, you know, because there's so many different aspects and things that can potentially hurt you or kill you. So you really have to be aware of your surroundings and what you're doing. And I think that's really challenging, and it's intriguing to me, you know, especially when it's death-defying acts. I can take these horrible boots off.
You get the wood gearing on the leg?
I lost my leg as a result of a hiking injury when I was 15. And the summer before I started in the forestry class, I was hiking Della Falls and slipped on a piece of shale at the base of the falls, severed the main artery, and proceeded to bleed profusely.
Well, I will never forget the day Jasper was hurt. And as little guys that we we're all excited that we made it to the falls. It was our great adventure that we were hiking up to Della Falls, and came out of the falls, but then I saw him slip. But I also saw the creek go red, and I kind of thought, whoa, you know, this doesn't look right. And I managed to get to him and wrap his leg with these T-shirts to slow the bleeding down, and of course with his dad and his brother and the other fellas that were up there. And then I said, listen, I'm gonna piggyback you, we're gonna get you out of here and I'll take you down the trail. And he was actually trying to fall asleep. I remember I tell him, I said, stay awake, stay awake.
By the time I made it to the hospital and Dr. Ferguson applied some clamps to the severed artery, he figured I had about an hour left to live. And then eventually, over the next few years, my circulation was deteriorating to the point where I had gangrene, and they had to make that executive decision to do a below-knee amputation. I wasn't going to give up on that dream. I'd invested this much time. There's no way. I'm not letting that beat me.
When I heard that, I actually smiled. If there's anybody that was going to overcome anything, it would be Jasper Put.
I set a mark for myself and challenged myself to it. For whatever reason, it just motivated me to just grit my teeth and go harder. I had this one time, I took my leg off because it was bothering me, and the fella passed out. he blacked out and hit the dirt right in front of me. I had to wake him up. That was quite shocking, and from that point on, I don't generally just pull the leg off to scare people. You know, you give them an advance notice.
It makes me smile every day that he's here and doing those great, crazy things, right? So it's not a disability. I'm sure he's challenged in certain things, but he doesn't let it bother him. He's just go. He's a machine. He's awesome.
I think it's what gives me my spark. It does. It's I don't know. It's indescribable for me. It's almost like an addiction, affliction. You know, it's something that just gives me that ever-loving life drive.